Just to remind you what a bad dude he is.
The FBI wanted to send agents into the White House itself to interview a senior official. You would work through the White House counsel, and there'd be discussions and approvals and who would be there. And I thought, it's early enough, let's just send a couple guys over. And so we placed a call to Flynn, said, hey, we're sending a couple guys over. Hope you'll talk to them. He said, sure. Nobody else was there. They interviewed him in a conference room at the White House Situation Room, and he lied to them. And that's what he's now pled guilty to.
What did he think they were coming over there for?
I don't think he knew. No, we didn't tell him. Just said, we got sending over a couple of agents. I want to ask you some questions.
Because he thought he could take advantage of the situation. So this is the James Comey you're talking about. He's not on the side of the then President Donald Trump. He wanted to take Trump down. He wanted everybody around him to come down. He's the guy who's orchestrating the honeypot schemes. And he's the guy who's saying, yeah, let's get that fake dossier out there into the public. I mean, wow, just wow. You guys, this is amazing to me. And then has the idiocy to put out this stinking Instagram post. I mean, come on, buddy. Come on. This is so unbelievably gross. 8647. Who do you think you are? Is that some kind of special intel op thing that you're telling everybody to 86 the guy? Not okay. Okay, not okay. You do, or you're supposed to have a certain amount of stature as the former head of the FBI, which makes this thing even worse. But I'm telling you, the timing is weird. Okay, the timing is really, really weird because, it's happening as all this good stuff is going on. And I mean really, really good stuff. You get Trump over there in the Middle East, and he's got all kinds of successes, one after another. Okay, and he knows it. In fact, he said, remember when you're praising all this, who got it done?
They'll say, I did that, and everyone will say, but somebody's going to be cutting a ribbon, and well, we're going to be finished long before that.
Oh, yes, that's the game.
Somebody's going to be taking the credit for this. You remember, press, this guy did it.
Right? He did it. Look, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. You got the Saudi Arabian company signing all these deals with U.S. companies for $90 billion. You got Boeing landing a ton of Saudi deals. You've got stuff going on in Qatar. You've got Russia, Ukraine agreeing today to a Russian-Ukrainian prisoner exchange. Huge deal. Pakistan, India, peace deals. Syrian sanctions getting dropped. I mean, whoa, right? Like one thing after another. So this is all good stuff. By the way, it's good stuff for the markets. I just want to point out, and Trump knows that as well, and believe me, he likes when the markets go higher. Even if he tries to tell you, when things are down, that he doesn't really think that the markets are the be-all, end-all. Trust me, I know him. He likes it when the stock market is higher, as do we all, right? So he has talked about the stock market moving higher, and what do you know? Up 0.6% today on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, up 0.5% on the S&P, up 0.3% on the NASDAQ. Things are good. And he says, guess what? They are about to get even better. So make sure you invest now. Watch.
Amazing what a rising market will do. Oh, it's going to get a lot higher. In fact, I told people 5 weeks ago, this is a great time to buy. I got criticized for that. Now they don't criticize me anymore. People should have listened. But it's going to go a lot higher. You see, we've never had anything like this happen. It's an explosion of investment and jobs, and great companies are coming in.
It's the biggest bill of its kind ever in the history of this country. And Speaker Johnson and Leader Thune have done an incredible job. I mean, I'll let you know, we have to get a vote, but we have a lot of support for that bill. And if that happens on top of all of these trade deals that we're doing, this country will hit a point that you better go out and buy stock now. Let me tell you, this country will be like a rocket ship that goes straight up. This is going to be numbers that nobody's ever seen before. That's a very important element of all of this. If we get that, If you don't, and the Democrats are fighting it only because they want to fight. They have Trump derangement syndrome. You know, if it was somebody else, they wouldn't fight.
They really do have Trump derangement syndrome. But you know what? Look, the bill's kind of stuck right now. That news came out today. Actually, some conservatives didn't back it, but we'll shelve that one for a second because there's plenty of other good news to go around, and it's why the market is reacting the way it is. Look, it's not too late. He's saying still it's time to buy in now. I agree with that sentiment, especially for long-term investors. You know, 76 Research is my company. I started with a dear friend and who spent a lot of time on Wall Street running billions of dollars. I myself am not too bad at this, having been a financial reporter for my entire career. So I encourage you to go over to 76 Research, use code word dollar today. Look at those portfolios. I mean, up and away, and there's more good stuff to come. I'm telling you guys, much more good stuff to come. Make sure you subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff.